Well, in today's Find a Friend segment, sponsored by Rascal Animal Hospital, we're getting to know a rescue shelter that's new to Daytime. The Canine Collective has a simple mission, offering dogs in high-kill shelters a second chance at life and a forever home. That mission is by no means simple to carry out, though. It takes many hands and many hearts. So joining me with more, we have Jean, Lally, and Molly. So welcome you both to Daytime.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so Jean, before we start talk about the Canine Collective, tell me about Molly, all of the good stuff about her and why somebody would want to adopt her.
Well, Molly is a very sweet girl. She's about 7, and she walks well on a leash, and she's friendly, and she's a very pretty girl. So she would love to have a home.
Okay,
with her family.
so how can somebody go about adopting her? Website?
They could come to our website, or they come to our kennel. They could come to 11144 US 42 North, Plain City.
Okay, perfect. And I obviously mentioning that you have a kennel.
Yes.
It did not always start that way with this own separate building, and we have some photos we're going to show because what you guys did was pretty incredible. So tell me kind of how you came about into this new shelter.
Well, it was a shelter that had been, actually it was a kennel, and it was in disrepair, and it went up for auction, and we went and bid on it, and we got it, but it was in terrible shape. So we've been working on it for over a year.
Over a year, and now, so how many dogs can you house? What is inside of the kennel now?
We have about room for about, I would say, 70 or 50 dogs. We have a an
area where they can probably run around. I've seen a lot of the little areas, a huge yard in the back, right?
We have a kitchen. We have a number of people that come and help us.
Okay.
We have a place for dogs to get bathed. We have a place for us to wash everything. We have a kennel.
Yeah.
And,
it's
really
kind of full of everything you need to take care of all of these dogs.
It's huge.
And you're about, I mentioned you're about saving these animals that are kind of on the verge of being euthanized.
Most of these dogs are from death row, and they have no time left. She didn't have any time left, and that's who we get. And sometimes we find them from hoarders out in the woods, and we bring them in.
And not only do you have this brick and mortar kennel now, which is amazing, but you also depend on fosters, right?
We do. We need fosters. We need people to help out. We need people to come to the kennel or come to PetSmart, where we are every Saturday.
Okay.
In the Dublin area.
So what does a volunteer do? What would you need somebody out there if they're watching and saying, I'd love to help, I love animals. What could they do?
They could come to the kennel and they could walk dogs. They could help us with any kind of washing dogs. They could just come help with puppies. They could come to PetSmart and help us at PetSmart.
Okay.
So, and that's in Dublin.
Because that's a big adoption event that you guys do every week,
Every week, and we meet a lot of people, and we adopt a lot of dogs. Like right this month, we will have adopted after today probably 35 dogs.
Okay, so amazing. Okay, and you are a private shelter, so you imagine, I imagine you rely heavily on donations and fundraising.
Very much so.
And you've got a big event coming up, so tell us about the yard sale.
We have a huge yard sale coming up, and it will be this weekend, and it will be from 9 to 5 on Saturdays and Sundays. So we ask that everybody come and visit with us and meet the dogs and see what we have going. We also have the rescue bank. Did you know we had the rescue bank?
No, that's great.
Well, we feed a number of the dogs in Ohio, West Virginia, and Kentucky because we are regional rescue. So we are the affiliate for Rescue Bank in Ohio. And what we are working on now is getting information to build another building so that we can house all this food that comes in that we can donate out to with Rescue Bank to other entities that have dogs
that are in
shelters.
Need, probably.
Yes,
so you help every other entity, and you obviously need a lot of help yourself. So
we do.
Come out to the yard sale. Go to the website.
Come see what we have.
See what you have, and if you want to adopt Molly, go right there because she is in need
Molly
of a
wants
loving
a home.
Yes. All right. Thanks.